Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Hello, hello. It is so good to see you all today. Happy Sunday. It is exciting. We're gonna do some tournaments today. I know I have not been as good about that lately. It's been a little crazy this month in terms of Sundays. Just had a bunch of stuff, family things, obligations. I haven't been able to stream as regularly on Sundays, and I don't know what that necessarily looks like in the future, but I do want to find a time in which we can do more consistent tournaments, and that might be an evening thing for me, like during the week. So we'll see how that plays out. But going into February, I definitely want to continue doing more tournaments, especially modern tournaments, maybe even Rebellion only tournaments, even though I have no Rebellion cards. Just to kind of keep things interesting, keep things fresh, see how everything is rocking and rolling. But we do have tournaments today. Excuse me. There's 3 that I set up. So these are all live tournaments or single elimination. There's a silver one beginning in a little under 30 minutes. Then 45 minutes after that, we'll have a gold. And another 45 minutes after that, we will have a diamond. So I am not going to promise that I'm going to stick around for the entire time or the entire stream, I guess. But, I'm just setting up for you guys. Just want to show some love and give people an opportunity. It's just 1 DEC to enter. All right. So, hopefully that's not going to break the bank. People can come in, have a good time, spend some time. So let me go ahead. I guess I'll be the first one to enter all my tournaments. So we'll do that. Check-in will begin for the silver one in about 15 minutes. And while we wait for folks to come into the stream, what I will do, give me 1 second here. Oh, what did I just press? Oops. Okay, there we go. What I will do is let's go back and I'll hit refresh on here and see do a little bit of State of the Union. I know we do like a State of the Union every day, but it's all good. We're tracking this stuff in real time. So DEC still hanging around peg. That's always a good sign. SPS did hit 2.3 for a minute, but we're not quite there anymore. The vouchers, very predictably, I should say, are now starting their decline. I do wonder how low they will go. I hope that it doesn't end up being, below 3 cents or 2.5 cents, wherever we hit as a low, right back in December, maybe November. Sorry, but it's good to see. There's no way we're going to sustain 4 cents, right? The biggest catalyst that we've had, which was the launch of Rebellion, and then the next biggest catalyst was the conflicts going live. Those are done. So now, we went from 12 million down to 11 million, 11.1 million ish. So we did burn about a million vouchers. And so you can see we've already added about 200,000, which again is 5 days worth of printing, not even a week. It's 5 days worth of printing. So when you think about the fact that, how long is it going to take us to get back to 12 million? 700,000 divided by 40,000. It will take us a little bit over half a month, right? 17.5 days. So about 2.5 weeks, and we will be back to 11 million. I'm sorry, 12 million. To which I say, okay, Grant, hopefully we can burn some more if there's more pack sales, and we're going to get to that in a second. But to which I say, I don't know what's happening in the next 2.5 weeks. There's only one major release. There's going to be one town hall, maybe 2 town halls ish. Right? We can kind of sneak into the next town hall if they do them on Thursdays. But that's about it. I don't see anything necessarily happening. So what am I trying to say with that? Well, I think you're going to get a lot of voucher selling, right? Folks like me just taking my ice cream money from vouchers. But there's other opportunities. What is that called? Oh gosh, the liquidity pool is a fantastic option for people. And in fact, if things were different for me, I would totally be taking advantage of the liquidity pool for swap.hive and vouchers. Now, again, you're going to be subject to impermanent loss. But if you don't really care about like vouchers or whatever, I mean, you're always going to have some, right? But if you just want a place to throw them, you're getting 32% here with SPS, almost 33% with SPS at like 2.2 cents. So just imagine, this will be up in the 40s and maybe close to 50s if SPS can get back up above 3 cents. So, it's all interesting to consider. Okay, so as I said, we were talking about vouchers. SPS, we're seeing, the numbers just inflating too rapidly. I don't know if you guys saw my video from a couple days ago, but we're definitely minting over 1 million a day, and that's been proven just simply because of the fact that you take in how much we've burned versus how much is in the actual supply. So what'll be interesting to watch is this liquid supply. How much does this go up or down? But keep in mind that we're still minting like over 1 million a day, and then at any point people can just unstake their SPS. Yes, it takes some time, right? It'll take a full week, but let's look at Vuctus, for example. Vuctus has like 12 million SPS. He could, in a single week, if he unstaked all of his SPS, he could in a single week have 3 million SPS and dump that on the market. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to do that, right? I'm not saying that. I'm just using it as an example because that's the most extreme, just to give people an idea of the fact that you get 25% on that week. So if SPS spiked up to 50 cents or $1, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of the major whales taking some extreme profit at that point. I think it would actually be irresponsible. So, but again, if we jump up to 50 cents, I think we'll have other problems, which would be good problems, like new players coming in and being like, hey, what's this game all about? And then finally, let's see. Pack sales still going up. I mean, this is great to see. What is this? 643. So we're at 736,000 packs. Again, my goal for February 5th, which is still a little over a week away, my goal is for us to hit 750,000. So we're 14,000 packs away. I think we're going to do it. I believe in you guys. I believe in us. I mean, I'm not buying any packs, but I believe in you guys. We can do it. And over 10%, over 1 million packs officially burned. Another 0.1%, or another 1% is locked up in the Dow. So very interesting times ahead. Still plenty of Chaos Legion. Arbitrage is still there, so I'm feeling pretty good. If we want to switch over to GLS for a second, you got GLX staying above or almost around 0.5 cent. We're minting a lot more every day, though, especially with these LP rewards coming through, and those LP rewards are not coming to you staked, which is so that's gonna be interesting to see. But GLX is exciting now, not because of the game, sadly, but because of the Arcade Colony airdrop, which, I guess maybe Aggie was conflating the two things, or he didn't like separate it out, because I thought a new game was coming to the GLX platform. I wasn't expecting a brand new platform with Arcade Colony. So in a way, this kind of dampens my expectations for GLX, because it's like, oh no, we're not getting a new game on the GLS platform. That game is going to be existing on another platform, and sure, it'll have some short-term benefits for GLX, but as soon as that airdrop is done, or as soon as the snapshot and the airdrop are done, I mean, unless they add something else in, right? Unless season 2 looks awesome, like season 1 has not brought people in. So I don't know. That's going to be a tough one to navigate. I got my GLX position for free just from staking SPS. But I'll tell you this: if we get a nice pop up and there's nothing else that comes around that time, I'll be looking at taking a big tub of ice cream home. All right, Leandro's here. What's going on? Bolts 85. Hello, New Age in the house. New Age, yes indeed. We have some tournaments today, so there's going to be 3 of them, starting with silver in about 20 minutes. Check-in will be in about 5, so keep an eye out for that. Darren, what's going on? Good morning to you as well. Blockchain projects. Hello, I'm stoked. I stacked truckloads worth of GLX super cheap. Hell yeah. I mean, if you got away with that nice 3x, woo, you're sitting pretty. For me, when I think Aggie mentioned something the night before, or like the morning of, and GLX was still at 0.002, and I was like, okay, let me see what's going on here. So I think about like 40 or 50,000 GLX. It's not a lot, right? But it's like 40 or 50,000 GLX. And then he made the announcement. I saw the thing pop up, clean 2X, which again, it's not money to, it's nothing to write home about, but still sometimes things just feel so predictable. So I'm glad that you stacked a ton, and I hope a lot of people made a ton of other money, because as soon as it did a 2X, I was out. And I was like, that was my trading, right? I'm not saying that I sold all my GLX. All my GLX is actually staked currently, but I was just like, oh, this quick, easy flip. Let's go. Yo, Hugo, what's going on? Is it Skyer? Did you change your name? There's also the burn to improve the chances of gold rage. Yeah, but you know what? We're probably only going to see 80 to 100,000. And again, we print that in 2 to 3 days. So it's not going to be much. Now, when across 9 airdrops, yeah, we're going to burn maybe, 800,000 to 1 million, which is a significant portion, right, of the entire, like we mint 14.6 million vouchers per year. So 1 million just for the gold chances is significant. And again, how many is everybody going to use it? I don't think so, right? A lot of people are just going to stake whatever they have, and I don't know, we'll see. But within the next 30 days, we're probably only going to see 2 to 3 days worth of minting that gets burned. I would burn 1 voucher per energy. Well, that would be interesting. I wish we could burn vouchers for energy. We're going to get a voucher discount, but I don't know what that's going to be. I mean, in gold, it just makes so much sense right now. Bitcoin Sig says Flywheel isn't working with low product demand. You are absolutely right. It makes me go back to the whole product-backed stablecoin. We're just in a position now where you have 2 major products that have launched, right? Rebellion, and then of course Land. And we did see it come into play. But if you don't have ongoing demand, then I don't know. I mean, look, I don't want to. I'm not trying to like just be bearish to be bearish. That's not my goal or intention with this. I'm actually trying to think through like, okay, what probably is going to happen is we're going to see something very, very similar to the Terra Luna ecosystem, which which is exactly what we're modeled on. So in fact, you know what? This will be good to do, and then we'll transition over to. So let's see, CoinGecko. All right, so there we go. LUNC. So let's go to Max. And you can see here, I mean, they definitely rode the bull run all the way up, right? Man, this was awesome. And we even went into, they even went into 2022, which is kind of crazy because things really should have topped out here. But if we just cycle in, let's look at this going from, is this July of 2023? No, let's go all the way to January 2021. There we go. I mean, there's a pump and then a subsequent dump consolidation, right? Pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. So, for anybody who had any kind of delusion, sorry, anybody that had any kind of delusion that, SPS was just going to go straight up and that it would never go back down. I mean, here is the literal project that it is modeled after, like tokenomics model that it's modeled after. And you can see very clearly that with something like this, and they didn't even have products out. This was just like part of the market cycles. So, anything here would just be really accentuated by product releases. Well, I shouldn't say that because there were definitely certain protocols that were launched, right? Obviously the Anchor protocol being one of them. And I don't know when the Anchor protocol went live, but now I'm curious. I'm assuming this happened. Let's see. Can we go max? Sorry, I'm just March of 2021. Okay, that's what I would have guessed, sometime mid 2021, because at some point they started offering 20% on UST, which is the stable coin. So even though Luna was around since, what is this, 2019. Yo, that's crazy. So you had the launch of the Anchor protocol here, right? So around this time, people realized they could get 20% on stablecoin. They're like, oh, shoot, let's do it. Let's burn a ton of Luna. We hit, what, 24? All right, pop back down over the summer. And then everybody realized that they could just go be absolute degens with a decentralized algorithmic stablecoin. And then we went absolutely crazy. So are we in this moment right now? Is this the moment for Splinterlands that we're in? Because I still maintain we don't have an Anchor protocol. We have something better, in my opinion. We have the, what is that called? Liquidity pools, stablecoin liquidity pools that are paying out like almost 20% right now. I think, actually, I don't know. Let's go and see them. So DEC USD, the USDC, I mean, this is almost 20%, 19.19. DEC dies at 13.9%. But again, this was SPS at a low. I want to see these things get absolutely ballooned up in liquidity. So we'll see what happens. Okay, going back to tournaments. Guys, make sure you check in. Can we check in now? I believe. Oh, wait, this is not the right tournament. Oh, I'm up against Antioch. What's up, Antioch? How come it doesn't say check-in available? Oh, there we go. So make sure you check in for the silver tournament. That'll be going live in about 10, 11 minutes or so. And we'll come back and check on that. All right, let me hop back into the chat here. So just real quick, says Bolts. Controversial question. Are NFTs meant to be rented? Which other companies rent out their cards? I don't find this to be a controversial question, but I think NFTs can absolutely be rented. It's just, I mean, yeah, they can be, but there's no mechanism for that, on the blockchain, right? At least not that I'm aware of. So your NFTs would either need to be like staked in some kind of like game or available in some game, at which point somebody can come in and rent it, would be my understanding. So Darren says, by any chance, have you tried to find the actual date SPS staked and liquidity amounts overtake the unprinted amount of SPS? No, this is a good maybe activity for us to try. Hold on, let me just respond to someone real quick. This would be a good little exercise for us to do. Oh, hold on, shoot. I'm like talking to you guys and also thinking about what I want to text back this person. Give me 1 second. Okay. There we go. Now we're all set. We have what? 9 minutes until it starts. Let's take a look at this. So we're actually a lot closer than I think people realize. Let's go to SPS. So we can see here the actual current supply. Let me bust out my calculator, right? And we'll just keep this easy. So 1205. Oh, whoops. 1205. And I think it's just that actual supply circulating, staked, and DAO. Plus whatever's been burned, right? So plus, we'll just say 47 plus 62, because we'll just round that up. So we're at 1314 right now. Actually, you know what? We'll just round up. So 1315. So half of the supply will be 1500 minus 1315. If we are minting one a day, right? About 1 million a day. In fact, we're doing actually more than that. So we'll divide this by, well, I guess it's just 1 million a day, just to make it easy. Divide that by 30 days. I mean, we're about a little over 6 months away. So we're talking about, let's just remove that. We'll start with February. So February, March. Oh, actually, no, we'll start with February. So March, April, May, June, July, August. March, April, May, June, July, August. So around the beginning of August is when we should see the halfway point. of this, which, yo, I'm telling you guys, I mean, summer's going to be fun. In my opinion, I think it's going to be fun. I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff happening around gaming in general. And if the narrative is hot and, we're out here talking about like, oh, half of SPS has been out, X amount percent has been burned already. I mean, we could consider what is 3.6% has been burned. Keep in mind, with the way that the white paper was originally designed, there's a 1% decrease. So the inflation rate or dilution rate should start coming down over time. But I would say it would be quite the milestone once we get the halfway point of how much has been minted. Oh, I guess I could have just done that there, 6.1%. Hold on, guys. It's gotten cold, so I'm a little stiffly. Let me go take care of my nose real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So hopefully, Darren, that answers your question. All right, Bitcoin Sig. I would imagine they're working on another game for GLS because they did state it's for all sports-related games. In my opinion, that means they have imagined something else beyond soccer. I don't doubt that, but do they have the resources, Bitcoin Sig? My hope is that they're going to surprise us with another third-party team, because I wonder if it's easier to like bring in a third-party team and just say, hey, launch this on our system, right? We'll split profits or whatever, like do a pack sale and all that. But I don't know. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I know the GLX team or GLG team, we'll call them, is working really hard. They're getting, stuff out as quickly as they can. But adding another project on top of that, when the game isn't even what they wanted it to be a year ago, I don't see it. I don't see it with the current team. I hope that there's like a third-party team there that Aggie's hiding up his sleeve like he did with Mooncarts, which, shout out to him. Leandro says, I'm hyped for Invenium token. Just hope my small bags can make a good amount of tokens. You know what I'm hyped for is the idea of just holding enough GLX or GLUSD that I'll essentially be able to play Mooncarts for free. I'll be able to buy some packs and just get into the game and see. So part of like what I'm considering now is like, okay, what are the liquidity pools in which I would be wanting to hold like GLUSD, for example, right? Because that'll be 1-to-1 for script. And if I can buy it for 5 script, that's sweet. Now, here's the problem. Actually, this is something that I don't think that they should snapshot GLUSD. And I don't know if anybody from the Invenium side is listening to me right now. Not that I have any influence, nor do I know what they're doing exactly. But I would say this. You are going to significantly delay the flywheel if that ecosystem starts with an overhang of the script token, right? The stablecoin token. So I genuinely think if they're going to do something where they snapshot it over, they should snapshot only GLX, because if you only snapshot GLX, then you start with, X amount of colony token, and the max amount of colony token might be similar, right? Of 2 billion. And then people need to immediately burn that snapshotted token. Like, if you're going to give me the opportunity to hold GLUSD, right? And kind of like double my money holding a stable coin, and then I'm going to go spend that stable coin on a game with that team, right? Or with Mooncarts, then what are they going to do? Like, that stable coin is not backed by anything, right? Like, I don't know. Are you guys understanding the same thing as I am? Like, they should make it so they're driving all that value to the colony token so that we immediately start the flywheel. As soon as Arcade Colony is launched, you immediately start the flywheel. Don't carry the overhang of another economy in, right? It's the same way that they did it with GLX. Imagine if GLX had forked over from Splinterlands and they started off with 5 billion, 6 billion GLUSD that the community would have needed to eat through. It doesn't make any sense. Now, that's an extreme example, but it's like, oh, if you have the ability to create this the way that you want to create this, then why not start with a clean slate? Why not make the tokenomics as pristine as freaking possible in order to maximize flywheel effect? That way, there's no script, there's no airdrop of unnecessary tokens. And for the people that actually want to get into the game, they're going to need to go buy and burn colony token for script. All right, I'll get off my high horse there. But I don't know. That's just how I would design it if I was there. If I was making a game, one day, maybe. One day. All right, 3 minutes until the silver thing starts. 2.5 minutes. Guys, if you are not checked in, I'm going to be very angry. Everybody's checked in. Sweet. Okay. How many people do we have? Is this 8? 7. Can we get one more just to make it nice and even? Come on, guys. It's one DEC. There's like 30 of you in the chat. Really don't want to play? Come on. It's Silver League. It's not even embarrassing if you lose. We all know it's just gladiators anyway, right? The other says I have 34k SPS and 4.5 GLX. Nice. I mean, hey, just keep stacking, man. Just keep stacking. Bolt says Splinter should get rid of the rental market and delegating option, and then you will see how fast FOMO starts developing at an alarming rate. Yes or no? I mean, in theory, I agree with you, but I think as soon as you get rid of the rental and marketing, rental market and delegation, you lose all the investors. And I hate to say it, but this game is primarily made up of mostly investors. The capital that's coming in is mostly investors. You'll have some players, and you definitely have like a crossover player and investors, but I think you get a lot of people who buy extra assets and really support the game economy would peace out. So Darren says, I've always considered that date to be trigger for any long-term FOMO. I think it's more psychological. I don't think it's actually going to do anything, Darren. I mean, I don't mean to rain on your parade. I just respectfully disagree that it's going to, like, it'll be fun to talk about because it'll be like, oh, we're halfway there. And then it's going to be like, oh, yeah, okay. Instead of minting like 1 million SPS, we're minting 800,000 SPS a day now. And guess what? Most people are still selling it. Right? Because it's the reward for literally everything that you do in the game. So why wouldn't they be selling it? Lawrence Blake, what's going on? Happy Sunday. Bolt says MVP equals Dark Dead Blast. I have seen him used against me quite a bit. 6 months in a bull market could lead to big price action. Let's hope so. Dare says, I left a message on your new video, but the lure of a joystick arcade game with little to zero RNG is the biggest attraction for me. Yes, I freaking hate RNG. I hate it so much that it's like the biggest bane of my existence with Splinterlands. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, whoa, y'all showed up. 13 people now. Let's go. I'm up against Monster Tamer. Okay, so we got Liberty Guy and Ghostly BG. Good luck to both of you. Splinterlands Rue and VT Mac Guru. I think Splinterlands Rue is like one of the top players, right? Bitcoin Sig, Brazen Blake, DK1 Baby Sheep. Very fun. Let's do it. All right, good luck to whoever I'm up against. I forgot. Okay, while we're waiting for the battle to begin. International Travel Channel is here. Guten Tag. What's happening? Skyer says, I'm still waiting on GLS nodes. It's going to be a minute, man. I don't see nodes anywhere on anybody's roadmap. They sold that stuff like 2 years ago in Splinterlands, and it's not coming anytime soon. But you know what? They're giving the rewards away, so I guess people can't or shouldn't complain. Yes. 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 And yes. No. Yes. Bam. Bam. All right. Let's see what happens. Sorry, give me one more second, guys. And we're back. Okay. Interesting use of Summoner without having a Gladiator in there. I think we take this, right? Maybe, maybe not. Oops. Yeah. All right. GG's Monster Tamer. Well played. let's jump into the next one. All right, let me catch up on the rest of the chat. Can a community be made of delusional investors that believe you can invest in a game and make some money? Yeah, well, some of them aren't delusional though, and what I mean by that is some people have made real money out of this game. But I agree with you that there's probably a lot of, God, it's gonna be so awful for me to say, but I'm sure there's a lot of like delusional players who think that you can make a ton of money just playing the game, which, you know, broken clock is right twice a day, so they might get it at some point. But, you know, I mean, look, I try to really just focus. I know I talk about the investing aspects a lot, but at the end of the day, it's a gaming channel, right? I will say this, and I kind of even hinted at it earlier. I mean, there's a lot of times and a lot of opportunities where you can just read the community sentiment, read the team's hints, read like the market or whatever's going on, and just be like, oh, okay, maybe I should stock up on this for a second and then flip it, right? Like yesterday, like I said earlier, I had zero emotional attachment to like the 50K GLX that I bought. As soon as it did a 2x, I was like, oh, cool, sweet. Let's go buy something now. Right? Like sell, buy, sell, whatever. And part of that is because I have my bags already, right? I have my bags of what's that called? You know, SPS, GLX. Like those will be my like long-term moon bag stacks, and it's fine. But everything else that I've done in the ecosystem, it's been like little dinks and dunks, flips here and there. I think I've been pretty vocal about the fact that I don't like investing in cards, and I don't consider buying cards that I like to play with as investments. It's a hobby or gaming budget, but there definitely are opportunities to make money. That's it. Yo, what's up, Carlo87? I hope you made it in time for the tournament here. It doesn't look like we're gonna get moving. Thank you, guys. Give me another second. May have to cut this stream short if I end up just like sniffling my way through it. All right. Hopefully, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully they didn't get aired out of the game or something. Darren says, what do you think of Aggie appearing on that altcoin daily investor show? I think it's good marketing, and I know that there's no such thing as bad press, but my understanding is that it's supposed to be something like Shark Tank, right? And I mean, if they decide to rip Splinterlands apart, and there's so many avenues on which they can do that, that would not be good, in my opinion, because crypto is very reputational. All right, how many times, and we were just talking about this yesterday, right? I'm trying to be more open-minded about this and trying to take everything with a grain of salt. But how many times have you heard, you know, you were like interested in a project and then you go check out the Discord or you go check out Twitter or something, and then you get like, you know, 3 people in a row calling it a scam or saying that the founder's done X, Y, and Z. And you're like, okay, maybe, you know what, let me just stay away. So, you know, Aggie's going to get on a big platform. I don't think he's going to intentionally do anything negative. And I'm not even saying that he's going to do anything negative. I'm saying he's going to go up there and talk about it. But now you have 5 people across the crypto industry that are very influential. And the moment they say anything negative, people who follow them, they're out, right? People are like, oh, you know, I think one of the people is like Wendy O, right? One of, you know, huge Twitter, or at least I've seen her on Twitter. But it's like, you know, if Wendy O says something, well, all of a sudden everybody who follows Wendy O is going to be like, you know what? She probably did her research. I'm going to trust it. And I'm not even going to bother with Splinterlands, right? Versus like, oh, hey, game X, Y, and Z. I mean, this thing is featured on Cointelegraph and CoinGecko and Altcoin Daily, like all these other things here. Like there's so many positive reinforcements, which is why we need to get back to figuring out what our marketing strategy is going to be. And I know the team has a focus on that because they're trying to get the new player experience ramped up. So I can't imagine that Aggie and Matt despite everything that happened, did not talk about this opportunity. And maybe that had a bearing on why there's such a huge focus on the new player experience, because maybe there's an opportunity here when those episodes go live. But, again, we'll have to wait and see what the actual reception ends up being. So I now have 30 seconds to pick my team. Let's see if we can make it happen. Hopefully that answered your question, though. Boom, boom, and boom, and boom. Oh, shoot. I need to get you in the proper order. Wow, 2 seconds remaining. Check that. Let's go. Thanks for your patience, Monster Tamer. Okay. Well played, throwing that card there. It's definitely gonna hurt. There's no doubt about that. Because there's even. Oh, but check that out. Well, isn't that interesting? Oh, come on, bro, you gonna miss? The problem is we're not going to kill anybody. And now this is going to hurt even more. So that's game. Well, GG's then, Monster Tamer. That's what I get for picking my team at the last minute. Although, I'll be real with you guys. I told you from the beginning what my strategy is. We're going to spam gladiators. There's absolutely no need to do anything else. So Skyr says, I'm unable to flip anything. I like my assets too much. See, that's a struggle I had to overcome a while ago, where I was just like, you know what? My deck is what it is. And the only time I'm going to spend more money upgrading my deck is when I feel like I want to spend money out of my gaming budget. Everything else, I separated out investment side. And that's just what we do. So Carl says, I'm not home at the moment. Is there another tournament planned for later? Yes. Liberty Guy, I think, answered you already. We have a gold one starting in 30 minutes, and then another a diamond one after that. So Lawrence says, and I'm out. At least it was very close. GG's DK1. Well, GG's guys. Even if you don't make it past the first round, look at me. I'm about to get my butt kicked. All right, give me another minute. I don't know if it's just allergies or what, but thankfully I don't feel terrible. I've been like hitting the gym every morning. Went out this morning, but I don't know. It's just I woke up sniffly, so sorry. We're gonna be in and out of the stream. Okay, so let's see here. New Age says, so if you were in my shoes, would you sell my old assets and just play with the house's money? Well, you and I got to have a very extensive conversation, New Age, at After Dark Fest, which again I appreciate it. Thanks again for coming out. That was awesome. I just want to be able to give people context to our broader conversation without. I want to give people a broader context to our conversation, so they can understand why I feel the way that I do. I don't think that you should sell because, from my understanding, you're already like way positive in the green. I don't think that you should sell your assets now, but I think the lesson learned from the last cycle is if things get absolutely crazy, definitely take something off the board, right? Especially if you're not even using it, definitely take something off the board because when it comes to cards, specifically cards, you know that there's always going to be something else out there, right? So I'm not saying sell your Kitty or your Yodin or like these top tier cards, but if there's other cards out there that are just like, yo, this is like the worst card in Untamed, but because the market is dictating something stupidly high right now, it's going for like 10x what I thought it was going to go for. or what sorry, not what I thought it was going to go for, but it's going like 10x the previous value in the bull run, euphoria, mania. Those are the things that I would definitely offload. I wouldn't offload anything now, right? Again, I mean, I talk about taking my ice cream money, but again, I'm still stacking more SPS every single day, right? I take a portion of whatever I earn from LPs, from nodes, from the game, and I put that all, I stack a portion of it, restake that SPS, and then the other portion I pull out, or I buy cards with or something, whatever I deem I want to do with it. But I wouldn't sell just to sell. All right, we have a lot of mana to work with here, so I kind of want to get crazy with it. Let's throw you in the mix. Let's go with you, and then another 9 mana. Holy moly! Man, it'd even be fun to throw him into the mix. Shoot. Okay. I feel like I'm playing too much defense. Too much defense. Let's go with you. Throw you in there. I don't know. This is just a terrible team. Let's see if I can make it to the next round. Although I'll be honest, I mean, I love playing, but at the same time, it's so hard to talk and play. And I love talking. I love chatting with you guys and going through the chat. So we'll see how this goes. See, I don't have a healer. Oh, but I do get the benefit of being enraged. Now the question is, am I going to win with RNG? Oh my gosh, they gave it to me. Thank you, game. That's very unfair. I mean, I still may not win, but at least we didn't lose terribly. Whoop. Oh, here game's wigging out again. I think we're still going to lose. Oh, geez. Look at this. Look at this UI. It's just awful. It's terrible. All right, well, GG's. I guess we're out. See, that's how they get you. They're like, hey, hurry up to start your next battle. Oh, just kidding. You're out. That's how they keep you on your toes. They give you this hope, this false sense of hope. Yeah, screw you, game. Wait, why is this still red? Oh, okay, never mind. All right, give me one more second, then we'll jump back in the chat. And we're back. All right, hopefully we're doing good there. Hold on, before I do jump into chat, I do want to see where things are shaking out in the silver tournament. So congrats to Liberty Guy, congrats to Bitcoin Sig and Baby Sheep. Very cool. Oh, I guess we're not on the next round yet. Oh, there we are. Who was the last one? Oh, Splendid Lens, are you? All right, let's jump back into the chat. Now I can actually have a chance to talk to you guys. So Bitcoin Sig, all my extra assets are on land. New Age the same here. All my old assets are on land, and I'm still short. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute for that to come through. Carlos says perfect. Thanks. After sound, anywhere from Darkest Night. I tried calling him yesterday, and he just texted me saying that he had landed in. I probably shouldn't say where he landed, but he's traveling right now. And that he was going to give me a call back, and then he did it. So now we're not friends anymore. No, he's traveling. So I don't know what his deal is. He's been traveling a bit. So the last we talked was not yesterday, but I guess we talked for like a short minute on Friday. Then we got interrupted and then never reconnected. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to hit him up later today. Maybe he doesn't want to be my friend anymore. I don't know. No, I'm sure he's just busy with stuff. Busy with life. Mondroid is here. Mondroid, you missed the silver tournament, but I hope you're able to enter in. We got 2 more coming up. After Sound Gaming. If the Lions win a Super Bowl before the Vikings, I'm done with the NFL. All right. Who are we cheering for today? I haven't even talked about that yet. I think I'm going to stream. Well, the games don't start until like 2:30, right? Yeah, so it's like another 3 hours. I don't know if I'm going to stream that long. But I would like to see Ravens Lions Super Bowl. And I'll be honest, I mean, I'm kind of cheering for the Lions because they're like the perennial underdog. I mean, they went 0-16 during my lifetime. The year after they went, so I was telling this story to my dad yesterday, but the year after the Lions went 0-16, I went to watch a Bears game, right? The Bears, I'm from Chicago, so the Bears were playing at Ford Field. And so we, a bunch of my friends, we went to Detroit. So this must have been like 2010, 2011. And we went because the tickets were so cheap because they were such a trash team the year before, right? So then we got our tickets for like, I don't know, $50 or something like that. It was nuts because we got great seats for $50 or $60. And then on top of that, at that time, just to get people to come into the door, they were offering this add-on where like for an additional $15 or $18 or $20, something like that, you could get an all-you-can-eat pass to their concession stand. So yeah, we absolutely went. It was like 10 of us that went, and we were just raiding the concession stand, having an absolute blast. It's like all you can eat at a football game with great seats. And the Lions weren't much better that year. So the Bears were like kicking butt. We were all celebrating, and just like us surrounded by a bunch of Lions fans. And here's the thing. All the Lions fans were super nice. They're like, yeah, we know our team sucks, but we just want to come and, hang out. And we got to like talk to so many of them. We had such a good time. They were such very nice people. And from that moment onwards, I was just like, all right, you know what? The Lions are my second favorite team out of the NFC North. So thinking back to that, I would love to see the Lions win just to make all those fans who were super nice to us that we had a great time with. I would love for the Lions to win just to make those people happy because they've been so patient with that team and have been supportive. So it's cool to see the Lions doing well. Obviously, I'll always cheer for the Bears over them, but Bears didn't make it this season, so we'll see how the Lions do. Druid says, hi, After Sound, hope you're well. Enjoy your content. Are you not entertained? Druids, I appreciate you, brother. I hope everything is well with you. Thank you for being here. So Neil says, we are aligned then, enjoying it in the meantime. Yeah, again, so that's where, if I can speak for him, that's where I think Darkest Night feels the most burned. It's not, look, okay, it definitely comes down to a lot of the failed deliveries, bad communication, and just overall mismanagement with, expectations over the past 2-ish years for Split Lens. Don't get me wrong, that definitely plays into it. But the stinger is just the fact that he saw the value of his assets that were super high. And I think he just feels terrible that he did not sell when people in his life, like I think he started talking to his lawyer or his accountant, somebody was like telling him to sell, and he's like, nah, it's going higher, right? Like, how many people in 2021 were like, nah, it's going higher, right? This is going to get crazy. So I think he has the sting of that, which we all do, right? We all looked at that, and maybe we didn't ever have our finger over the sell button. Maybe we didn't ever talk to anybody that said like, maybe you should take some off the table, but he did. And so I think there's just that sting of that, of that opportunity where for him, he's just like, man, I've put so much time in here. They've just bungled one thing after another. And now it's like, there's just opportunities and other, things in other places. Now, don't get me wrong. He's actually been playing a lot more because now that he's like removed the financial aspect of it, right? He sold a bunch of SPS, he did whatever. Now he's just like, yeah, it's like a game to me. And I like going in and I like doing my battles every day and whatever it is. And that's how it's going to be. And so I actually think if we can get to a point where all of a sudden all these assets get overinflated again during a massive euphoric bull run, now both he, I, and many others who've been around are going to be like, oh yeah, you know what? This is that moment, right? This is that moment where we should take a little bit off the table. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with Darkest Night. Yo, Virus is in the house. What's going on? Would be amazing to see the Lions go to the Super Bowl. I agree. I mean, I don't have anything against San Francisco, and if my cousin ends up watching the stream, which I don't think he will, but he's from the Bay Area, huge San Francisco fan, so he's gonna feel very betrayed. But I wouldn't mind San Francisco going. I just think it'd be cooler if the Lions went. I mean, like when you think about San Francisco and the history of that franchise, and then you think about, well, actually, I guess every franchise has like major history. Right? Barry Sanders for the Lions. I don't know when the last time San Francisco won was, but I think Baltimore won. Was it 2000? Sometime in the 2010s. The Har Bowl. Yeah, so it's the Lions that haven't won in a while. And I have nothing against Kansas City. In fact, Patrick Mahomes is my fantasy QB. But I want to see someone different. I want to see someone new kind of make it into the mix. I really, really wanted the Bills to get that win. I wanted them to get over the hump, and then that dude missed the field goal. It's just, that had to be heartbreaking. So yeah. And actually, I'm a Bills fan because Josh Allen was my quarterback the last couple of years. So it is what it is. So according to Sportsbet, says Bitcoin Sig, the EOS sports betting platform, Lions have a plus 7.5 versus 49ers. Chiefs have plus. So it's going to be 49ers Chiefs. Or sorry, 49ers Ravens then, right? I mean, they're playing at home. I'm not surprised. Drew's Blood says, I feel Darkest Night's pain. We are in a new phase now. I agree. And I think Darkest Night will come around to seeing that because, I've told him, in a lot of our conversations where it's like, again, Matt hasn't done anything wrong yet. He had one miss. Well, we could say two misses, right? If you count conflicts. But a lot of the stuff was remedied, right? Land was the first miss. That got remedied. That would have been remedied in a week. It's just that it was a holiday in between. But that came out and, no crazy issues or whatever. It just was boring as we all expected. Even Matt expected Land 1.5 to be boring, right? And then conflicts ended up getting delayed. But I think, serendipitously, hindsight, that's one of the best things that could have happened simply because they offer the guarantee now and a lot more people are happier participating in it. So I can even rationalize those two things. And I think he can too. It's just a matter of, bringing him back around. So, at the end of the day, I've said this before. I'll say it again. I mean, no, I'm not, this is not me trying to throw any shade on the team. It's literally just a rising tide raises all ships. And so all the team has to do is limp to the bull run. If they can limp to the bull run, things will get crazy. As soon as one other game takes off, everybody's going to start looking for what's around. A lot of people who did check out Splinterlands in 2017 may come back around because they'll be like, not 2017, 2021. They'll come back and be like, wait, this game's still around. Oh, there's still a player base. Oh, they changed some things. It looks nicer now. There's some different formats, right? So just those people alone could be enough to push things to a new level, right? And then, of course, you have a bunch of new players that are coming in and looking at things. But the performance in the bull run, right? How high the moon can go very much depends on how well the team executes. But I'm saying this, right? I'm not expecting them to do terribly. I'm just saying that if they do end up doing terribly, performing terribly and not executing, as long as they limp to the finish line, as long as they can make it to like later this year or early 2025, I think they're going to reap the benefits of just the rising tide raising all ships. Jason says, does anyone know how frequently you claim from the SPL, from the liquidity pools and SPL website? Is it daily? I just added some SPSD EC pool. I mean, you can claim anytime you want, from my understanding. You just go here to the pool, and then you hit the claim button. I think it updates every 30 minutes. So if you claim, while you could claim again, technically, you won't have any rewards that pop up for another 30 minutes or so. So maybe that's answering your question somewhat indirectly. All right, give me another second. And we're back. All right, let's see. Where are we at here with this tournament? All right. Oh, New Age, you did make it in. Nice. All right, so hold on. Round one. Oh, qualifier round. And then Liberty Guy and Splinterlands Rue. Let's see. Splinterlands Rue took game one. Monster Tamer's up against you, New Age. Oh, who do I cheer for? If Monster Tamer wins, then I can claim second place. But New Age is my boy. New Age got the first one. All right, New Age. Let's see if you can finish it off and avenge me. I guess I win either way. Bitcoin Sig, what happened? Bitcoin Sig, what happened? Why'd you just leave? Super Cow, what's going on? Baby Sheep with the win. Very fun. Okay, what time is it? 11:58. Okay, we will be able to check in for the gold one very soon. So if you guys have not yet joined, please consider it. It is only one DEC and about 30 to 45 minutes of your time. I hope you'll participate. And then, of course, we have the diamond one, I guess, starting in about an hour, which I'm telling you now, I don't know if I'm going to stay on that long. I'll try. Oh, wait, actually, I've only been on for an hour. Oh, this is a slow stream today. Usually I'm always like, oh man, how did all this time pass? I must not be having fun. Bitcoin 6 says, Jason, I think it's hourly before you'll see an update. Let's see. Thanks. Oh, you forgot about the tournament. It's all good. GG Super Cow. All right, let's go. All right, so we do have 3 tournaments today. Let's see what else is going on. You know what? I'm going to play some ranked because we're just waiting for the next tournament to start. I want to make some quick cash or pennies. And let's see how it goes. I'm just hanging around in Gold 1, and it has been very, very lucrative. Although, before I jump into that, check this out. We flipped this morning. Look at this. Diamond Pool has more. So I wonder, are people dropping back down? Like, what's the deal? I'm still making a good amount, but I'm just curious why the Diamond Pool has jumped up. Now, actually, you know what? Sorry. I don't think it's people jumped down. They jumped up. We probably have more people in Champion now because we're close to the end of the season, right? I think there's only like 2 days left. So maybe that is the correct explanation. Shoot, I don't know what to play for 13 mana. I liked, back in the day, I used to love going with the King and Queen of Chaos. So let's go her and him, and then you and you. But I don't know how good this team is anymore. We'll have to see. Especially if they go with a sneak attack. See, I knew it. Freaking knew it. Thought about getting the Thorns dude and throwing him in the back. But you know what? We have some time. In fact, we have a lot of time. I think we're gonna magic spam our way through this. Because they're not gonna kill me next turn. And then I'll be able to triage, although the triage won't really matter. Oh, and then Dr. Blight actually doing his job and sticking a poison. Oh, well done, Dr. Blight. It's exactly what we want to see. Great teamwork. Great teamwork, guys. Oh, he even missed to add insult to injury. Sorry, little fiend. All right, so we're still getting 6.1. No win streak. Oh, sorry, 5% win streak. 10% focus cards. I don't know what my focus is. Oh, I think it's a heal focus. And then alpha promo 10%. So nothing too crazy. Wait, why did I get a 5% win streak? Oh. So these are the tournament losses. The last ranked I had was this. Oh, if you want to watch a fun rank game, see, this is, look at me just absolutely demolishing. Absolutely demolishing with gladiators. I mean, this is sadly this is what the game has become, right? But it's like a cripple based rule set, and Cora just decided to show up. So we had some convenient misses from their side as well. But let's see here. I mean, Oh, you know who was the MVP of this game? He was on the losing team, but he's still the MVP. It was this deep lurker. This deep lurker hit every poison. I could not believe it. Check this out. It's like the RNG is incredible. It's incredibly bad. It makes me so upset. But despite those overwhelming odds, despite the game cheating against me, right? Look, so there you go. Boom. Then he sticks another poison. Oh, how lovely, right? Despite the overwhelming odds, we overcame it. We overcame the refs cheating against us. It was just an incredible moment for our team. Let's see. Does he do it again? I forget. I mean, our team was very much carried by Cora, but you know how it goes. Boom. Look at that. He stuck the poison third time. Three straight poisons. This freaking deep lurker was trying his hardest to win the match for his team. Just an unbelievable effort on a losing team. I gotta commend it. You know, even though they lost, it's impressive. Very, very impressive. And you know, Dr. Blight staying alive long enough to see the end of the game. Or actually not close enough to see the end of the game. But I bet you this. If she didn't have immunity, he would have stuck that poison right there too. It would have been 5 for 5. It would have been 5 for 5. All right. So that was a fun win. I won 7.4 from that. That was 3 hours ago. So, you know, still paid out pretty well. All right, hey guys, the gold tournament now allows you to check in starting in about 10 minutes. So please make sure you check in. Otherwise, I'll get very angry with you. So Ghostly BG, Carlo 1987. Come on. You don't want to feel the wrath. Okay. Let's see. We're still in round 2. Man, y'all are slow. Come on, Liberty guy. Finish it up. Nice comeback win. New Age. Nice win. GG's Monster Tamer. Wow. 45 minutes should be enough to get through a tournament between that one and the others. So hopefully it doesn't mess up with people who want to participate in the gold one. Okay. Sorry, let me catch up on the chat here. You guys have been talking. All right, so GG Wibble, thanks for the tourneys. I go. All right, see you later, Super Cow. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for playing. So Bitcoin 6 says, but does that site include SPS and rewards chest, or only how much you get from winning battles? My understanding is that it's just the average from winning battles if you have a 10x multiplier without any bonuses. Which kind of seems right. I mean, they never changed it right when we went to the SPS multiplier. That tool's just been the same thing. Sen, thanks for the tourneys. After thanks for the tourney, gotta go. All right, man. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So Drew says, is it just me, or am I getting Richard Hart vibes from Aggroed? Have any other coin as the last one got screwed? I don't know who Richard Hart is. You know, when you say Richard Hart, I think of like Richard the Lionheart from, what is that? What was that? Robin Hood. I think that's what I'm thinking of. American cryptocurrency founder, Hart. Oh, Hex. Oh, he did Hex. I'm assuming he's not very well liked, if that's what you're trying to get at. I mean, did people really turn on Aggie that much? I guess, I mean, you could probably see it. Hold on, give me. All right, and we're back. Have another coin as the last one got screwed. I don't know what you're trying to get at here, Drew's Blood. You know, did Aggie do anything intentionally? I don't know anything about Richard Hart, so I don't know if you're just trying to throw shade at Aggie. I'm just trying to figure out what this comment is, so I'll stay away from it for now. But have another coin as the last one got screwed. Oh, now I get what you're saying. He's just trying to pivot to something else. I can see why you would think that. I will disagree though, just to play devil's advocate. I mean, I respectfully disagree with you, although I can understand why you would feel that way. There's no denying that the execution on GLX, right? Or sorry, GLS as a platform has been very poor, right? And I'm not trying to throw blame because I don't know all the inner workings and politics and stuff like that, and I don't know how everything went down. I know there's a lot of hardworking people, but just both in Splinterlands and GLS side, things did not pan out, right? If you just look at it from an objective scale, right? Like, did they achieve X, Y, and Z that they said they were going to do? They absolutely did not. So that's what I'm basing it off of. Now, I can understand why you would feel that way, based on the execution or lack thereof. But since last summer, which is crazy to think about, it was back in July when they teased Arcade Colony. So Aggie was still very much in a, leadership position, CEO position. And on top of that, they were talking about this stuff already. Like, we thought the GLG game was right around the corner. I think in July they launched the kind of open beta for it. And so I would say no, simply because they had the idea for that back then. And, shout out to Aggie. Again, I'm not saying that Aggie's done everything right. In fact, we know and can all probably objectively agree that he has not done everything right. But I've always looked at Aggie as a very big thinker. And I want to throw the term visionary out there, but I think that's going to rub people the wrong way. So I'm just going to say he's a very big thinker, right? He thinks in like different levels rather than just like small intermediate steps. And maybe that's probably why he needs somebody to better execute the small intermediate steps, right? Again, just maybe that's just me saying that, right? But in terms of seeing the broader picture, in terms of like seeing how to bring the masses into something and how to build something for the masses, I think, there's nobody better in this kind of Splinterlands space to do that. And so I genuinely think like he's had that idea for Arcade Colony and making it easy to onboard not just people into crypto, not just users, but literally games and projects. And so, in the same way that I was super hyped for GLS, I'm super hyped for Arcade Colony now. But once again, it's going to come down to execution. Can he execute on the vision? Because GLS, even with all of the missteps, in my opinion, still has so much potential. If they can just find a way to execute and get things actually going off the ground, and maybe GLG is just not going to be it, right? Maybe they need to pivot and do something else because people just don't like it. But what I like about Arcade Colony, as opposed to GLG, right? As opposed to the GLG, is that his goal or his aim is to get other people to do the work, right? And again, this is not me throwing shade on the team, but it's like literally like, hey, we're building the platform. You do all the work over there, and if you want to make your thing Web3, you can come to us, and then we can quickly do X, Y, and Z because we've done a nice little cookie cutter system, and you can have your game be part of this cool little ecosystem here. Now, again, it's still going to come down to execution, but there's a lot less execution that he needs to do for Arcade Colony because everybody else is doing the building, right? He's just doing, or not him, but like the Arcade Colony team or Invenium team is just going to be, they'll be the ones focusing on, the integration stuff, which is not trivial. I don't want to downplay that. But if you can understand what I'm saying, like there's a lot less requirements in terms of like lower level execution, right? Like literally building something from the ground up. He doesn't have to do that. The team doesn't have to do that. You can get people who are passionate about building whatever the hell they want to do. Like one of you guys, I'm going to shout out Virus or shout out, other folks. You can go and build a game and then probably approach Aki and see like, hey, is there a way that we can get this onto Arcade Colony, right? It's a fun Web 2 game. There's no tokenomics behind it, but can we add something, right? Can we make it into something that has that appeal? And so I'm hoping, again, that the collaborative nature of Arcade Colony will make things much easier for it to grow. And at this point in time, like I said, I mean, I'm still bullish on GLS long term if they can turn it around. But that requires the team, which has been stripped down twice, right? November 2022 layoffs, September 2023 layoffs. So it's been stripped down twice. It requires them to do everything. Whereas now in the future with something like Arcade Colony, they don't have to do that. They can approach other people can approach them. And, it's just a matter of integrating it appropriately and having it all make sense. So in a way, like, I mean, I'm very bullish on Arcade Colony because, in certain ways, like it's set up to kind of avoid some of the missteps or the, delays and things like that GLS had. And to be completely fair, right now that Aggie is completely off of Splinterlands and Matt is completely off of GLS, like it's probably better for them, right? And I know maybe it wasn't the easiest thing for them to do, but it's probably better for them to just be focused on whatever it is that they want to build, right? Like at this point in time, this will be the last thing I'll say on that, right? At this point in time, Arcade Colony has taken my hype in terms of scaling what I think a blockchain platform blockchain gaming platform on Hive could be. It is by far the highest on my list. There is no like second place is so low, and second place isn't even Splinterlands. It would still be GLS, right? Because the direction that Matt has taken the game, Splinterlands, especially with the lack of focus on Soul Keep and whatever, it's not about building out a platform of games, right? So again, this is not me throwing shade at Matt. He's just taken the game in a very different direction, which was hard for me to stomach early on because I believed in the big vision that Aggie was trying to put out there. But to that point, maybe Splinterlands was never the appropriate platform to do that on. Regardless of like Matt and Aggie's differences, maybe Splinterlands was just never the proper platform to do that on. Whereas Arcade Colony doesn't have to come with that baggage, doesn't have to come with the complexity of Splinterlands, and can just do it from scratch. So, I'm very excited for what it could be, and the fact that they've already gotten a game ready to go, built by an outside team, that's tremendous, right? Okay, we have to wait and see how the game works. I want to wait and see how the white paper is. But if you're just asking me at this, moment in time for a snapshot of my feelings in terms of like what has the absolute potential to just be a monster, Splinterlands is third on the list. Actually, I'll put Splinterlands second, right? And I'm not trying to be bearish on Splinterlands. I love the game. I'm just trying to say that in the context of can this thing rip roar to 100,000, 1 million users? I don't think it's going to be Splinterlands anymore. And I'm just being brutally honest with that. And I think if you were to ask Matt, I mean, I don't think that Matt would disagree either. Maybe I don't want to put words in his mouth, right? But like that's not the way he's building Splinterlands, right? It's a niche game built for niche people who understand what he's trying to do with land and all this stuff. But it's very complex, it's very complicated, and there's a lot of folks, people like us who are absolutely obsessed and want to be a part of that. But in terms of getting like the 50,000, 100,000, 1 million players, I don't think Splinterlands is ever going to be that. Not as a game, not as a platform. Whereas GLS and Arcade Colony very much can be. All right. Let me see here. So Skyer says, is it possible to make tourneys where the entrance fee are vouchers? I mean, I'd love that. I would absolutely love that. You know what? Maybe we should change this. Maybe we're going to make it vouchers to enter these tournaments. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Where's did the gold tournament start already? Did I miss my chance? Oh, I'm up against New Age. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Oh, we got a lot of people playing. Thanks for joining, guys. Making it worthwhile. All right, I will catch up on the chat in a minute. Sorry, I know I went down the rabbit hole there, but hopefully that my line of thinking makes sense. And if it doesn't, feel free to follow up, and I'll get to that eventually. All right, we're in gold, which is where I like to play. Let's see. You. I don't like this team very much. I'm just being honest with you guys. And I know I'm trying to like hedge my bets here because it's like, oh, he's just saying that in case he loses. But 100%, I think I'm not going to make it. We're not going to make it. I don't have a good... You know what? I guess this is what it is. It is what it is. All right, New Age, let's see what you got. I want to see all these rebellion cards you're just going to flash in front of me and like kick my butt with. Come on, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. You know where I stand. You know what my collection looks like. All right, while we're waiting for New Age, I'll try to catch up on some chat because I see it coming in quite a bit. Possibly make Tourneys with that. Garnulf, what's going on? I think we should start some marketing funded by the DAO soon. Maybe when the first tutorials from MPE are live. Yeah, I mean, let's wait for the team's direction on that. I think if they feel the game is in a better position, they'll probably nudge the DAO in that direction. Oh, here we go. A Kane in the house. All right. Let's see. Oh, only Rebellion Summoner? I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little insulted. I thought she'd want to be coming in and trying to convince me to buy all these Rebellion cards. Let's see. So who do we got with? That's an interesting choice. Why would you? Okay. Did you choose the wrong people? Because I totally would have gone with Carnage Titan. Oh, see, I need to get this guy. I need Ancient Redwood to get up to level 3 with that Fury. That would be super helpful. Okay. We're heading in the right direction. It's still going to be tough. Ouch. Okay. I think we can. I think we can. I think I can. Oh, that was pretty. Oh, he's gone now too, so no more stun. Let's go, and he stuck the poison. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, we lost Blight. Oh, that was a huge miss. I think we still would have won without it, though. Because we would have had 2 turns. GG's. New Age. That was a good one. Oh, that came down to the wire. All right. Let's see what else we got here. See, I'm playing mind games with New Age. I'm trying to get him to use all these Rebellion cards because it's an underpowered set and it sucks, right? Let's see how many people I can piss off today. Yeah, Rebellion is terrible, but I'm gonna try and use some mind games to get him to use it, so I can overpower him with everything in Chaos Legion. Let's go with you. Let's go with you. Let's go with you. Let's go with you. Let's go with ooh. Decisions. Let's go with you and you. All right. Good luck, New Age. While we're waiting, let's see. Bitcoin 6. So have you calculated if you actually make more in gold versus diamond without calculating the rewards increase from diamond level? Well, the thing is, my multiplier goes down significantly when I'm in diamond, especially if I was to be in high diamond. But no, I guess I've not calculated it. Here's the thing. Diamond chests, in terms of the amount of SPS they give, is so much higher than gold chest. And that's probably a video that I'll end up making after the season, because I'll have a couple of seasons worth of data. And so that's kind of getting me to think I should bump up to diamond at the end of season so that I earn diamond level chests during the season for season rewards. But like I said, I'll jump into the numbers later. I just like playing in gold. It's just so much easier. All right, New Age. Okay, coming in with some Lily action. Let's see here. Oh, oh no. Oh no, not Grimbar Dune Smith. I've heard so much about this lineup. It's going to destroy me. Ouch. Well, I don't even want to watch this. I already know. If I'm understanding correctly, this is the meta, right? This is the current meta of the game. Like, there's nothing else really going on. Because people just can't get past him. And not only that, you got a double healer, you got cleanse. You don't even need cleanse on him. Well, I don't want to watch my team just get absolutely murdered slowly. So GG's, New Age. Well played. Well played. All right, you brought Grimbar Dune Smith. Did the Lily Grimbar Dune Smith combo. That convinced you more for Rebellion. Yes, that is the spam meta. All right, well now I know. Now I know. All right, so if Dragon is available, then our chances of winning go down significantly. But we'll see. Let's see what the RNG decides for game 3. All right, well, while we wait for New Age, let me catch up more on the chat. Bless you, After Sound. I love Aggie. Okay, well, sorry, I just misunderstood what you were trying to get at then, but hopefully my explanation made sense. Bitcoin 6 says they need to get a real CEO probably. Management is its own skill, as is raising venture capital. Yeah. I guess both companies maybe. I mean, Matt loves making the game. Aggie loves building out like the business. I don't know where that falls under. I mean, CEO probably, but then there's got to be like a COO of the company that is actually like the operator. All right, no Lily this time. Ooh. I don't know what to expect. I kind of want to do this, and I know it's gonna get me in trouble because it's just like no bueno. I don't know why. I just want to. Sorry. It is what it is. Let's do 4. I know I'm gonna get taken out because there's no protection. But I just want to do it. I cannot help myself. Let's see. Trying to zig where others are zagging, or zag where others are zigging. Oh, okay. Interesting. Did not expect this. I 100% thought you were going to go Kelia. Now I'm screwed. Actually, no. I think we might have a chance. Because we got that speed. Ooh, yes, we do. That's why I wanted to go for him. Basically, him combined with Time Mage was my hope there. But I'm about to lose Time Mage, and I'm about to get, maybe Martyred Up. We'll see. Wait, I think there's a chance. I think we can. I think I can. Oh, bro, they did you dirty. Look at that. That was 2 misses. That shouldn't have been the case. I don't feel like, if I win this, I don't feel like I deserve it. GG's. Oh, you were expecting Sneak? I was expecting Sneak too. That's why I went with something else. Oh man, I'm up against Mondroid now. God, this just never ends. Never ends. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. But GG's again, New Age. I will say this. I've come around to Rebellion quite a bit, and there are definitely some cards that I think I'll probably be purchasing over the next month or two. And again, that's like me just being like, okay, you know what? I want to have more fun in the game. So instead of like money going to movies or whatever other entertainment. All right, just one more question I would ask. What are the target market demographics for Splinterlands? Ooh, okay. I want to answer this one, but Mondroid is really good. So this will either be a very fast game because I'll lose quickly or I'll surprise him. So give me 1 second. Bro, I already know what you're going to do. Because I know what I would do if I was in your situation and I don't have those cards. Damn. I just don't have it. I just don't have what I need. You can see how desperate I'm getting here, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, actually. Now, you know what? We're just gonna roll with that. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna really roll with it. Screw it. Let's have some fun. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Yep. Figured. Let me guess. Inevitable, right? Inevitable in the front with a bunch of repair. Oh, of course. Of course. You know what's so funny is I know that this is the meta, even though I don't see it because I'm not that good. But yeah, well played. Interesting putting Rooney there. I don't know if you just did not realize that it was a Fog of War thing. I'm just wondering if I have any kind of chance. Nope, never mind. That's gone. Well played with the shatter there. I'm just trying to see if I can do enough damage. Oh God, not if we miss. Jesus. Oh God. See, I don't even have my Mantaroth at level 3. So that shatter, the armor repair is just terrible. All right, I'm just going to give you the win. Well played. I knew what you were going to do. And I could do nothing to stop it. So GG's. Because that's one of the cards that I want, right? I want to get that combo going. I play in my alt account in bronze, and I love playing that combo. But paying for it in gold is expensive. That's a couple $100 that I do not have right now. Let's see. 32 mana. Okay. I think I know what to expect already. And I'm just trying to figure out how to I won't be able to, man. Okay, maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. Neither of them will help. Ugh, it's so frustrating. It's like, I know what you're going to do already. I mean, yep. Okay, Lily, let me guess, Grimbardoon Smith. I don't think I can get enough damage because I couldn't put Deep Lurker into the mix without. Yep. Okay, this is just, I guess I understand now why people say like the game's gotten boring because of the meta. There's no way I can do enough damage. That's the problem. Okay. So we got the dispel there. So actually, it doesn't matter. He comes with the armor. Okay. See, now had I put, you know what? Maybe if I had put what's his name into the mix. No, you have 3 freaking healers in the back. All right, well, GG's. Well, now you guys know that's class. What is that called? That is like S tier strategies right there that I just got destroyed by. So if you have those cards, you're gonna make it very far. But GG's to Mondroid. Well played. All right. I promise I will jump into the chat. I just want to see who won the silver one. Baby Sheep, congratulations. Let's see, how do the finals go? Liberty Guy, New Age. Oh, New Age lost to Killian's Wrath. Baby Sheep over Liberty Guy. Well played. All right, so we're not going to watch the matches just because. Let's see where things are in this round. Jeff opens cards versus Liberty Guy. Super Muffin versus Chippy Monkey. Virus versus Carlo. All right. All names I know. All right, time to jump back into the chat. Bolts85. Just one more question. I would ask, what are the target market demographics for Splinterlands? I would really say people already in Web3. I personally do not think we should be going after anybody that is currently playing a Web2 TCG, because we are not a traditional TCG. In fact, this is very much like an auto battler. So we should not be going after people who play Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering. If anything, and I've never played this, so please correct me if I'm wrong, we should be going after people who play Marvel Snap, right? Because I've heard a lot of comparisons to something like Marvel Snap, or any other auto battler out there. That's if we want to go after a Web2 audience. I think going after a Web2 audience is an absolute waste of time. Okay, let's not speak in absolutes. I think it's a waste of time. I think it would be much better to go after people who are already in the crypto ecosystem, and more specifically in the crypto gaming ecosystem. Now, you're going to get a lot of gaming purists, people that want to see a positive kind of or like a really polished, well-made game. And, this compared to Parallel or Illuvium or, Big Time, it's not going to be on that level. But they already have the understanding of crypto. They're already like crypto adjacent or crypto native. And on top of that, they will hopefully maybe have certain appreciations for DeFi. And that is the competitive advantage and the differentiating factor for Splinterlands. And so if you can get people to understand that, hey, there's a lot of opportunity in the ecosystem, from land as a DeFi platform, from literally, Splinterlands as being a DeFi platform with all the liquidity pools and things like that, I think you can draw in a lot of folks who may come to check out the game, may or may not love it, right? I mean, all of us love it, but some people just don't. But you might get some folks who may have never checked out the game before, may have never given it a shot. But if you bring them here on the crypto, on the DeFi kind of like platforms, I think they'll stick around. They all won't stick around, but I think you'll get a significant amount that stick around. So I would not spend any more time trying to get, someone, and this is no shade to Ali Straza. That was a cool partnership to land, but I think that was a complete wrong demographic. I think she's in the perfect place right now doing Parallel, because Parallel is literally the Web3 parallel, yes, pun intended, for Hearthstone, which is she's a major influencer for. So we are not like Parallel or Hearthstone. We need to be something else. We offer something else. There's a competitive advantage there. And I think the people who would understand what that competitive advantage would be people who are already crypto native or adjacent. They understand DeFi and they like the idea of gaming. And they're not like, there's someone gaming agnostic, maybe. They don't need to have like a specific game type. That would be the target demographic, in my opinion, that we should be going after. Where you find them, I think that's a little bit more difficult of a question to answer, but the places that I would start are in the communities of games that are already out there, Web3 games that are already out there. So this is something that we should be trying to do more outreach to, and maybe some partnerships and collaborations with well-established games. Like, imagine if they were to reach out to, someone like Illuvium. I don't know where the marketing departments for those companies are. Maybe they wouldn't think that it's worth their time. But, if you were to partner with another game, or as the team had talked about previously, partnering with other NFT-based communities, right? PFP NFT communities, which is something that, Rooney didn't really take off. But I think that Rooney did not take off with the broader crypto and NFT marketplace and community. But if you were to pull in, maybe Bored Apes is too high, but some of these other smaller communities, they would look and see like, hey, my NFT that I own just got, additional utility for it. And as a flex, they would flaunt it. Even if they didn't want to play the game, they would flaunt it because it's just like, hey, my NFT has more utility than yours, because if I wanted to, I could play it in this game. And guess what? When they name drop Splinterlands, that's marketing right there, right? That's word of mouth marketing. And that's very, very difficult to pay for. So these partnerships and collaborations should be happening with other Web3 communities. And I hope that once the new player experience is finished, or at least at a point where the team is ready to go, they'll be able to start targeting those and actually doing things like that, whether it's on Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, Avalanche, whatever it is. I hope that they can take that step. All right, give me another second. All right, and we're back. Hopefully that answers your question, Bolts. So Bitcoin Sig, Bolts 85, it's probably getting players from crypto community. Yep, I agree with that. It's pretty hard for normies to come in versus seasoned Web3 degens. Nicola says, at this point, not so bright dudes. What? Luke says, got in just in time. Let's go. Drew's Blood says, I agree with you that one-to-one GLUSD is a mistake. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that. I really, really hope that they can change the white paper or whatever. Because here's the thing, I'm going to abuse it. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to abuse it, right? In a way, it'll help the GLX ecosystem, because it'll maybe get a bunch of people to burn their GLX for GLUSD if you can't buy it on the secondary market. But it's gonna hamper Arcade Colony so much from the get-go. I just think that if you start with the most pristine tokenomics that you can, you should do that, and then suffer whatever consequences from there. Jeff opens cards. Okay, how far behind on chat am I? Oh, I'm 25 minutes behind chat. Okay, we're not going to look at anything else until I caught up with chat. So consider getting a bag of GLUSD and or burning some of my... Okay, yep. This is what I'm talking about. You might get some people to burn their GLX for GLUSD. So just missed a gold tourney. Sad, but I'll still join the diamond one. Let's go. Waiting for you. All right, so Jeff opens cards in the house. Much respect, bro. Yeah, shout out to Jeff opens cards, guys. I now have 2 diamond accounts moving up. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go, Luke. Way to graduate from bronze now with 2 diamond accounts. Piggy power, okay, so Jeff says, was about to go for a walk, but saw Tourney starting in 3 minutes, so jumped in. Let's go. Thanks for being here, Jeff. Hi, May. Was Darren says, does the one-to-one airdrop by any chance prevent the exploit that took place with GLUSD? Is having more market liquidity a good or bad thing for a stable coin? More liquidity is always a good thing, in my opinion. Although, I could be wrong, but from everything that I understand, you always want more liquidity. Discussing Splinterlands. Yo, what's up? Good to see you. I just come by to say hello. Well, thank you for stopping by. I realize the tournament is modern. Gonna get stomped. At least Grimar Doomsmith doesn't have self-repairing gold. Oh, that's true. But he still comes with armor. That convinced you for more rebellion? Yes, spam. All right. So howdy. Love your view on Arcade Colony. I agree that Colony would be a great step for game developers to build their game while fusing elements of GLG Splinterlands. I agree with that, Victor. Hopefully we can see that happen. And I don't think we've spoken before, Victor. I usually recognize most of the names that come through. So if you're new to the stream or new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for being here. I was expecting Sneak, GG's. All right, so GG Ghostly. Matt Guru. I hope the strategy still works in Gold League. Yeah, it worked perfectly. I didn't realize no return for our Queen of Crows and Gold. Yeah. And so that's why it's hard for me to go down to silver now, because I'm so used to gold. Victor says, I'm imagining games like Monopoly, Counter-Strike built on Colony while Splinterlands cards are like the base card fuse on it to give boosted stats or ability. I really don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'll tell you this: I am actually very excited for next week now. Thursday you got the Splinterlands Town Hall, or I guess it's this week, but Splinterlands Town Hall in the evening, and I have no idea, right? I'm not, there's not like inside information. I don't get any inside information anymore, so it's like I don't know what to expect, but I'm just hoping that we'll get either a roadmap or whatever like the next major release is. I hope we don't have to go like a full month or 4 weeks between major releases, but you know, I'm just hopeful that there'll be something fun there for the Splinterlands community. And then now on Friday, I think that's when they're going to have the GLS or Arcade Colony Town Hall. I don't know if we get the white paper before then, but just being able to see the game, getting a better understanding of, you know, what all of that stuff entails and how the airdrop and fork will work. That's going to be fun to dive into for, you know, later this week or over the weekend. Mondroid says, yeah, just can't do what? I mean, I also could RTFC. I don't know what that means. Sorry. GG's. All right. So you guys are all talking to one another. That's cool. All right. So you can defeat it with Chaos Dragon or other scatter shots to kill the healer spam. Yeah, I guess I could have done that. But I didn't have a Grimbardoon Smith to like hold off the hordes. That's the problem. All right. Yo, Aaron Kennedy, what's going on? Monitor says, I sort of disagree. I think Allie and her friend were really into Splinterlands until you dig a bit deeper and see all the warts and how bad the new player experience was. Well, I'm not saying that they weren't into Splinterlands. I'm saying that their community that they were supposed to market to wouldn't have been like the best thing to get in Splinterlands. Because here, so Mondroid, here's the thing, right? If you're saying that Allie was in it because she was a Hearthstone player, I disagree. Allie, and I forgot what her boyfriend's or her partner's name was, were already into Web3 stuff. So they were already what I would consider maybe not Web3 native, but they were Web3 adjacent, right? They were crypto adjacent, NFT adjacent. Like they knew of this stuff, they understood the value, and they explored Splinterlands. And they liked it for what it was, like the game, right? But your normal Web2 player that thinks NFTs are a scam and doesn't like them, that's not going to happen. Then it becomes hard to recommend for your fan base. Yeah. Well, and this is why, like, I think again, I think Parallel is the perfect place for her. Just because it literally has like Web 2 elements. It's a complete free to play. And I get super excited about whatever's going to happen whenever the open beta goes live later this year. So I'm just stacking my Prime token, not financial advice. All right, guys, you can check into the Diamond Tournament. Let me go ahead and do that now. And you know what? I'll stick around for the Diamond Tournament. Why not? But if you guys don't mind, give me like since we're almost caught up on chat, just give me like a 2-minute break. I'm going to go get some more water and run to the restroom real quick. So I don't know, maybe I can throw a battle on for you guys to watch while let's see, did I have any fun battles today that I can share with you guys? Oh, here's one where that was a fun one. Oh, here's one of my favorite strategies, especially for crippled rule sets. I'll share this one with you. All right. See you in Okay, and we're back. Thank you for your patience. Let's see where we left off on the comments, shall we? All right, so Jeff says, I joined Splitlands 2-3 months after Top Shot was my intro to NFTs. Have a Pokemon background, own a local game store specializing in TCGs. Not a lot of mess, though. Yep. All right, so Mondroid says, this is why we just have to bite the bullet and fix new player experience and make the game easier to onboard. All marketing until then is kind of a waste of time and money. I don't disagree with that at all, and I think the team is on the same page. Blind always feels too effective. Yeah, I know. Blind is the biggest scam in the game, honestly. I hate Blind because it always works for everybody else. Never works for me. GG Liberty, most effective I've seen. Barra. Ooh, now I kind of want to watch that game. GG's 19 minutes until Diamond. I can get a walk-in. Let's go. Oh, no, I'm up against the virus. Oh, I want to see these games. All right, so Bitcoin 6 says it's kind of crazy how much money and devs the team sucked out of Splinterlands development for GLS, Arcade, and Invenium, though. And Soulkeep, says Mondroid. Yep, for sure. And DJ's here. What's going on, DJ? You know, to go back to this Bitcoin SIG, it's like, where would the game be? Where would Splinterlands by itself have been if they had really just focused and honed in on Splinterlands? Again, I don't disagree with what Aggie did. Had I been in his position, I think it's very, very difficult to assume that I would have done something different. They had opportunities. They had big names coming to them to work on things. And again, I think it's hard to turn down, especially when you think like the market's going to turn around and, you don't have as conservative a mindset as some others do. But, you kind of want to, you got to reach like a certain level before you start saying no to the open doors. Where would the game be without all of that, or without land and just focus on the game? I mean, it could have been somewhere else. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's jump back in to the gold tournament. How many people did we end up getting? 15. Nice. And how many checked in? 14. It's a good ratio. All right. So let's see. I think I lost second round. No, I lost first round. No, second round against Mondroid. So third round. Let's see. Mondroid, Virus, Super Muffin, Liberty Guy. Then you have Virus versus Liberty Guy. Ooh, Virus took it clean sweep. Let's see. Oh, Virus with a little gladiator action there. I like it. Very nice. And then Virus versus Mondroid. They meet again. I'm trying to see if there's any rebellion stuff here, but oh, there you go. Well, you said there was a Barra or something. I don't know who said something about Barra. But let's see. Mondroid and Virus. All right. Maybe we'll come back to it. Maybe we won't. But if you have not checked in for the Diamond Tournament, that does begin in 8 minutes. Oh, yeah, 8 minutes. So make sure you do so. All right, so DJ says, it's easy to be upset with what SPL could have been. However, we need to remember we did get GLX airdrops, and now we will get Colony. So Bitcoin SIG responds, sort of, in some way, the way they set it up, people who aren't paying attention won't get it, I guess, since they won't have the GLUSD, right? Yeah, I mean, if people are not paying attention, then they won't get that. But I really hope they change it, unless there's a good reason. I reserve the right to change my mind about that if they end up having a really good reason for it. But I cannot imagine wanting to bring the overhang of GLUSD into the game. And let's see here. GLUSD. Is there really 500,000 GLUSD out there? But check it out. I mean, hey, it brought the spread down significantly. Look at all these people scooping up GLUSD. So who has the same idea as me? Convic, McBot, God0. Wait, those are all bots. Why are they buying? All right, let's just check this page again real quick. All right, so GLX just kind of stayed. All right, Jeff, I see your comment. Bear round 2, game 3, versus me versus Liberty. All right, thank you. Let's go watch that. Let's see what the rule set was. Wait, where's Barra? Oh, round 2, game 3, sorry. Oops. Round 2, game 3. There's Barra. Okay. Oh, man, you got defeated twice with Possibilis? That's rough. Possibilis is an absolute unit. But I guess so is Barra. So what do you got here? Cleanse, heal, armor repair. It's a decent amount of... Interesting. Okay. That was a rough miss. Oh, wow. Lots of misses. Oh, and you got the double retaliate. Dude, this guy... Retaliate is the most ridiculous thing in the world, man. I mean, I know you missed, but like he literally went 4 for 4 in retaliate. It's just not right. It's just not right. I'll be right back. All right. Well, I think we know what happens here, but you're right. Great use of Barra. I will be 4 minutes away from the Diamond Tournament. All right. So DJ says, "Oh, I need to read into it more. You have to have GLUSD for SPS Colony airdrop." Well, there's nothing to read about it. Well, I guess you're technically reading what Aggie wrote, but I would just wait, man. I would wait until the white paper's out. I'm not saying Aggie's wrong, but he might have maybe misunderstood it. I don't know. I'm really, really hoping that GLUSD has nothing to do with the fork or the air. Well, with the fork, right? Airdrop is going to depend on SPS and GLX. But as I said earlier, if it ends up being like you just need GLUSD, I think that's going to be... It's not going to benefit the team, and I'll tell you why. Because they're going to sell 500,000 packs for this new stable token script. And there will be absolutely nobody who wants to buy the stable coin because we would have minted more than we needed to start with. So how does the team get money out of that? How do they take revenue from the launch of that game when it's 5 script? Let's say they sell 50,000 packs for the pre-sale. What is that? 5 times... Wow, why can't I do math right now? 5 times 50, that's 250K, right? Where is 250K worth of buying pressure for script going to come in when there's nothing else in the ecosystem? That stablecoin is going to collapse just like GLUSD did. GLUSD was trading at like, I don't know, 66 cents or something like that just a couple days ago. So, they're going to get 66 cents on the dollar if they're lucky. I just don't think it'd be beneficial. Plus, if we can start the ecosystem off, I mean, you know what? Actually, it's just, oh, you know what? They did the same thing with GLX. I remember having the same exact thought about GLX. That, oh, when the game comes out, right? Like when the game comes out, there'll be no GLUSD, and you'll need to burn GLX for it. But for some reason, they didn't take that route. You could buy in, if I remember correctly, somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, but they offered credits, they offered whatever, and people just came in and they bought like super heavy with it, if I remember correctly. But we didn't have the massive burn of GLX right off the bat. Can you imagine what that would have looked like if we had burned GLX right off the bat? I mean, maybe some people did, but I don't know. That's one way to improve on the system. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Oh, yo, my game is stuck. I can't get out of this page. Splinterlands. You're killing me. So Kazark says, I don't think it's about making money from that release. It's about selling packs, creating volume, and then showing that to VCs and other Web 2 games. Well, okay, fine. Maybe it's not about making money, but I guess I don't know. Maybe you could be right. We'll see. But I mean, sorry, cynical part of me is like, isn't it always about making money though? I mean, wasn't that like the big criticism that Matt had of Aggie, of like chasing something, chasing short term rather than building something long term? Mondre taking no prisoners. I wish I could watch it, but it looks messed up. Won't the players who would receive script just use a big part of it to buy packs and stuff? Exactly. So it's like, okay, print money out of thin air and then go and use that to buy stuff. All right, I can't do anything, dude. Splinterlands, come on. All right, so let me guess. Mondroid took 2-0. Oh, you got you with Grimbar Dune Smith. That's not cool. All right, Diamond Virus, you missed the check-in. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, wait. Oh, this is just qualifier round. So we had 9 players check in. New Age versus Mondroid. Hey, you might get a little bit of a benefit here. If New Age presses him, he'll be able to come back and beat Mondroid. He's a little distracted now. Let's see who else checked in. Jeff, Mondroid, Baby Puppy, Cosmic Piggy, Carlo. I'm about to get my butt handed to me. I can already tell, because the only summoner I can use is Lux Vega. Okay. Won't players receive script? Yeah, I would buy some and roll with it. Yeah, I mean, so here's the plan. If that ends up being the case, I will just grab a chunk of GLUSD, hold it, literally get the same amount of script 1-to-1. That's just holding a stable coin, right? Spend that script to essentially get a free start in moon carts on the packs, and then sell the GLUSD. And I'm saying this out loud, so I'm sure other people, I'm not that I'm the first person to even think of that, but I'm sure many others would probably partake too. You have a buy round 1 in Diamond Tourney? Got it. Am I unstaking GLX? No. Should I be? Bitcoin Sig? I am not unstaking any GLX. Is it finished, Virus? Did he sweep you? 3-0? Oh yeah, looks like it. Yep, you're right. Virus taking, or Mondre taking no prisoners. Oof. I do want to watch these games because it's in gold, so it's of interest to me. Interesting. Oh man. That's crazy, even with thorns. I mean, it's just not fair. All right, let's see. Where's the diamond one at? All right, so we're still waiting. Let me see here. Bitcoin SIG. My thinking is to unstake, to either burn or swap for GLUSD for the snapshot. Am I missing something? Well, okay, I get where you're coming from. No, I'm not gonna stake my GLX because I want the colony airdrop. So what I'm trying to say is that, like, I would take outside capital, not outside the Hive ecosystem. I would just, like, I don't know, take, like, I mean, here's the thing. I could take $25 worth of, like, I don't know, SPS rewards or DEC that I'm holding. I mean, I'm holding like 60K DEC. I could literally just take that, turn that into GLUSD, hold it in game for however long the snapshot's going to be. And then, you know, after I'm done, that's what, 12 packs, right? Like, after I'm done, sell it back for DEC. Now, am I earning on it during that time? No, I'm not. But, you know, it also doesn't need to be like a crazy amount. I'm not going to buy like 1,000 packs. Also, if GLUSD is high, then I could just buy GLX and burn it. So this could be a massive, here's the thing. It's kind of a double-edged sword, because while I want the tokenomics for Arcade Colony to be pristine, if they choose to do it with the way that Aggie has said, you can already see that we're at close to peg for GLUSD. I can imagine this being a massive burn event for GLX, because people will be like, I want to hold GLUSD so that I can get the appropriate script. But what's that going to do to the overhang of GLUSD once people are done holding GLUSD on a platform that, sad to say, does not show the same promise as Colony or Arcade Colony or Splinterlands, right? There's a single game on there. I don't know how many people are playing the game. And the only thing that's on the horizon now is season 2 of said game. So I don't know. You have to sell it fast. As soon as the snapshot is done, you got to sell before everybody else sells their GLUSD. Okay, let's see here. So if unstaking GLX, make sure you do not have auto restake via Splex. Oh, good call. Vilson, what's up, man? What are we buying? GLUSD, I guess. All right, so what's the difference between GLUSD and GLX? Those are the tokens for the Genesis League ecosystem. GLX is the equivalent of SPS. It's the governance token. And GLUSD is the stable coin, similar to DEC. So DJ says, Armstrong, can you give a quick rundown of what Aggie said? You can cut for an extra video. I mean, I already have a video on it. I think we posted it on Friday, so I'll just point you in that direction if you want a separate video. But the quick rundown would be new game called Moon Carts on a new platform called Arcade Colony. When it comes to creating that platform, they are going to have two elements of kind of like token distribution. The first of which is going to be a fork, or a balance fork is what he calls it. And it's going to be a snapshot of how much GLX do you have staked, how much GLUSD do you have in your account, and how much GLX and GLUSD do you have in certain or maybe all of the Hive pools. And right now, as he's saying, it's pretty much a 1-to-1 airdrop. So you could essentially like double your money overnight. Then after that, there will be an airdrop, a long duration airdrop. I'm assuming like a year, similar to SPS, similar to GLX, where 50% will go towards GLX holders and 50% will go towards SPS holders. So that is the launch of Arcade Colony. The launch of Mooncarts is going to be a Web 2, like it's a Unity based game that they built from the ground up. It's going to be a racing game, joystick style, like a Mario Kart thing. So not a card game or TCG. And they will have 500,000 packs for sale and 50,000 in the pre-sale. It's going to cost $5 or 5 script, right? Which is the equivalent of GLUSD and DEC. And then the Colony token is going to be the equivalent of SPS and GLX. So that is where things stand. And we're going to get more information about it later this week. I believe there's a town hall for Friday. Although let me check their thing. One event. It still says office hours on Friday, but that's just a repeating event. So we'll see if they change that into a town hall. Oh my gosh, am I up against Mondroid again? What the hell? So Ghost BG, Baby Puppy, me and Mondroid, Liberty Guy. All right, Mondroid, let's do it. Oh man, I almost had a perfect stream where I didn't have to complain about back to basics once. But here we are. Couldn't do it. See, should have ended the stream early. Oh my god, it's back to basics and silent summoners. What is the point of this? What is the point of this game? Why does this rule set exist? If only to piss me off. Oh, jeez, gosh. I mean, like what? I just don't even want to think about it anymore. Oh boy. Sure. You know what? And then yeah, and then gosh, it doesn't even matter what order they're in. Like, none of this shit matters. Wait, Mondra, you still picked a 6-mana summoner? What? Why? I mean, here's the thing. You have max level cards. So we'll see how this plays out. I feel like I have a chance just because they've dumbed down the game so much. Oh, well played with this. I still don't know why you picked a... All right, I think you won. GG's. You wasted 2 mana. It's not like you needed it, though, against me. All right, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, something a little bit better this time around. Well, I almost feel like we gotta do this. I mean, in a way, it's like, I mean, this is just a trash team all around, so. You know what? Sure. And you know what? Sure. Go for it. All right, let's see what happens. All right, while we're waiting, we'll catch up on the chat. All right, so yes, I agree. It's a massive pump for GLX, but it will be a roller coaster top. Why not wait until peak and dump and then buy back? You know what? Actually, Bitcoin saying you might be convincing me to unstake some of my GLX now, so we can sell the dump. Sorry, sell the pump. All right, thank you for that. RTC, I'll read the freaking card. Thanks for explaining that. Liberty again. GG's Mondroid tried thinking outside the box, but no chance. Mondroid is tough to beat. I like it, but the weak magic kind of screwed you on that one. No, Jeff's gonna get its revenge. Was hoping that Dash could do something. It never does. But it built in Unity, my hopes are better. Yeah. So I think it was Darren earlier saying that that's the most attractive thing about it, is the fact that it's going to be a non-RNG based game. I mean, there might be some RNG, but imagine like Mario Kart being like way better. Okay. I see what you did there. Still went with what I thought. Now let's see if blind works for me. All right, it worked once. Nope. And nope. All right, so we only got 2 misses. Oh, okay. Nope. All right, that was worthwhile. Oh my god, bro, you're gonna miss of all people. He would have been dead this turn. Oh no, he wouldn't have been. Oh damn. All right, Mondroid. Well, good luck. You beat Virus, you beat me, you beat New Age, so I guess I can't complain too much. Baby Puppy over Ghostly BG, Carlo over Cosmic Piggy, and looks like Jeff Opens Cars and Liberty Guy are in a deadlock, 1-1. So Skyr says with only melee. When did you go live? It's been a while. It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. This is the longest live I've done in a while. I usually try to cut them at 2 hours. Handicap. Oh, Mondroid, you suck. Jeez. I think this is in regards to this you picking the summoner, right? All right, so WLP2 splinters that I have right there. That's all good. 500 hours ago. Yeah, it seems like it. This is my favorite death team. Oh, I should take some notes. I mean, there were a lot of what's that called? Rebellion cards in there. GG Carlo was hoping you go sneak. Was in a meeting, just saw. That's all good. We're just hanging out. There's a bunch of tournaments today. So that was the usual champion experience play against people 500 points below. You ever get matched with Mondroid and lose? I mean, when I was in Diamond, it was so frustrating. So frustrating to go up against people in Champion. Because it's like, yeah, I know it's the same level caps, but damn, it sucked. Just getting murdered. Okay. So we'll ride it out to the end of this stream. And we'll see where things go. Anything else you guys want to chat about? I'm thinking we could probably call it a day soon. Now this week, man, it's going to be tough during the days. I will find a time to stream. I don't know if I'll be able to do Tuesday morning as per usual. But if we can't do Tuesday morning, then I'll definitely try to hop in like Tuesday afternoon or evening. I might have to change some things up. I'm reading this right now. Oh, whoops. I was like reading. I thought I was reading a comment, but it's just a text. Let's not read that out loud, shall we? Don't worry, it's nothing scandalous. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, let's do another death wheel, shall we? Sorry, is that what it's called? Death circle? Circle of death? No, death. It is called death wheel. We'll do some more. What is it called? Wheel giveaway. Giveaway wheel. That's what we search. Sorry, it's so bright. I don't know if I can change the thing. Help. I need a dark mode. Help. Move winners. Entries. Let's. Yeah, you know what? I want to get into the habit of doing giveaways for our usual Splinterland streams. So this will be for a 10,000 SPS delegation. You'll have it for, I don't know, a couple days. What did I say last time? Was it a week? You'll have it for some time. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of splitting Diamond and Champ in that way, but I'm pumped about the new rating system rework if they do it right. Yeah, I can't wait. I really hope. Anyone watching the KC Ravens game? I'm planning on watching both games today. Which one is first? If it's the first one, then I'm watching both. So I won 9-1 last time. Lost 4 rating. Oh, jeez. All right, so I still feel like gold cards limit should be diamond, and champ should be only max level cards. That would make things interesting, but you don't have that limit anywhere else. So, I mean, I guess you could make it so that the cards, if they're not max level, they're just not even usable. But that, I don't know, that would probably rub some people the wrong way. Death wheel, whoop. All right. So it's been a minute since I've seen a death wheel. All right. Wheel of DEC. Oh, yeah. Skull is a thing. I guess quota may have worked out, but steered away with no heal. Oh, okay. Don't include me. New Age. What? I'm offended. Why don't you want to be on the death wheel? Did I hear death wheel? Okay. So, if you guys have not chatted, well, how do I find it again? All right. Yeah, if you guys have not chatted in the last, I don't know, 5 minutes or something, there's not that many participants. So just throw something in the chat so we can I can just copy paste your names over as participants. And then we'll start the death wheel while we wait for the tournament to complete. Jeff, I'm going from 0 to 3K this season. Nice. Oh, was it in 40 minutes? I thought it started at 2:30, but 2 o'clock sounds good. I'm pumped. Good game. Cora Tails is here. What's up? Brandon Dove, give me death wheel. Let's go. I have 1.2 million SPS, so prefer you give it to someone else. All right. Nice flex, but congrats, New Age. I'll play, but if I win, give it second place, please. Okay, fine. I throw a melon in the chat. Okay. New Age, I'm sorry. I'm going to include you. I won't give it to you, but if you win or if Mondroid wins, then it'll just be fun to see how you guys stack up in the RNG. But I won't send it to you out of respect and the fact that you guys are being generous and paying it forward. I throw a mail in the chat. Come on, be a man. Give away a whole Bitcoin. Yuck. We don't give away Bitcoin. We don't sell Bitcoin, let alone give it away. Okay. Got a lot more people here. But it still doesn't seem like everybody. Okay. So let me go ahead and paste this in. Of course, it's formatted so beautifully. Thank you, GhostCPG, for being a member. Oh, you know what? For if you're a member, then I think we said we'll do 20K. Gotta show some love to the members. Thank you, Mondroid. Oh, whoops, Skyer is there. All right, so I'm gonna do a little roll call. If you don't see your name on there, then let me know. And if I don't see your name on there, then I will also let you know. All right, give me one more second, guys. Yo, okay. So let's go through the names. Bitcoin Sig, Brandon Dove, DJ, GoCBG, International Travel Channel, Jeff Opens Cards, Leandro, Liberty Guy, Luke, Mondroid, New Age, Skyer, Tails, and Vilson. If you are not on here, please let me know. I'll give it another minute or so. And see, Wibble is not included on here, so let's add Wibble. I think everybody else looks like they were on. Yeah, Wibble, I got you. Maybe that's it. Everybody else is just a lurker. Oh, Carlo. Yeah, we got to get you on there, Carlo. Carlo was 87. Oh, Virus is joining in too. Oops. Viru 5. All right, so give it another 30 seconds. So hopefully you're not behind on the stream. Listen on 2x speed. I don't see any other names here that I've commented in the last, 20 minutes. So let's leave it as is. All right, let's go ahead and start. I'm going to have to sneeze at some point. Jeez, it seems like I'm getting worse. All right, so 17 entries. That's good enough. Let's go. All right, best of luck, folks. All right, who is the first loser? Mondroid. Well, hey, you know what? I guess if there had to be one, thank you for playing. I mean, your RNG is good. It's just reversed today. So we thank you for your sacrifice. DJ, sorry, you are next off the island. So is there 15 people left? Okay. Oh, Wilson, sorry about that, buddy. Let's see who else we got. Oh, Bitcoin Sig too. Yeah, Virus is like Mondroid has to be first and everything. Sorry, Bitcoin Sig. Oh no, GoCBG, you are next off the island. Let's see how this goes. And then we're gotta give me a break. Oh, Leandro. That was close, Liberty Guy. All right. Sorry, Luke. Not today. Brandon, you are out next. Very sorry. I think are we under 10 yet? I think we might be. Oh man. I thought it was gonna give it to New Age because he doesn't want to be on there, but nope. Watch, New Age is gonna make it all the way to the end now. It's getting close. Oh, Virus. Just barely. Sorry, my friend. Let's see. All right. Sorry, Carlo. Today is not the day. All right. Well, there you go, New Age. Thanks for playing regardless, even though you asked not to. Let's see. Was there 6 left? No, 5. Oh, sorry. Tails. All right, 4 remaining. Oh, not today, Wibble. All right, so final 3 are Jeff Opens Cards, Skyer, and International Travel Channel. Here we go. Who's going to be the second to last loser? International Travel Channel. Okay, so between Jeff Opens Cards and Skyer NJ, keep in mind, just another reminder, it is not on who it lands that is the winner. It is on who it does not land on. That is the winner, to keep it consistent throughout the death wheel. So the final loser is, sorry, Jeff. Jeff Opens Cards. So congrats to Skyer. Skyer, go ahead and give me that IGN. And then we will finish up this. We'll wrap up this tournament, see where things are at. And I'm going to go grab some food. And whoa, it's final round already? That went fast. I'll grab some food and watch the NFL games today. Sorry, Liberty Guy. So Mondroid over Carlo, Liberty Guy over Baby Puppet. Ooh, those must have been some good matches. Skyer GT. Okay, let's do it. Mondroid, you're really trying to handicap yourself more. I will only play Rebellion Summoners for the final. You know what? I kind of want to see that. So Sky was it Skyer GT? Delegate. Skyer GT. What do you see? 10K? There you go. Delegate. Congrats on winning. And I believe you have that for a week, right? Yeah, I can't take it off for that. So is this from 3 days ago? That's from Thursday. So yeah, we'll do another giveaway on Tuesday, and then we'll just keep cycling them through. So it'll be about 30,000 SPS. I guess I should go buy 30,000 more SPS so I can top up my thing. How much is 30,000 SPS? 30,000 times 0.022. $660. That's a lot of ice cream. I don't think I want to give that up. All right, close. All right, let's watch some of these battles. Any other topics you guys want to chat about beforehand? Because I'll be honest, I might not even stick around for the end of the tournament. Just want to go take care of some things. Hold on. All right, and we're back. I just want to see the first game. That's it. There we go. Oh, winning. Oh my goodness, winning with a common summoner. Oh, never mind. This is the perfect game to win with, actually, because summoners don't matter. So let's see. What's the combination here? Death and fire. But you know what? These summoners are OP in silent summoner rule sets. I mean, if you think about it, right? Oh, man. You don't miss. Oh, my gosh. 4 for 4. That guy have dodge? Doesn't seem like it. All right, that's a rough game, Liberty Guy. GG's, Mondroid. Where's everybody else ranking up here? Damn, check that out. Mondroid's 7-0. Undefeated. Liberty Guy, can you at least take one? I'm not cheering against Mondroid. I just want to see if anybody can beat him. Wait, let me go back to the gold one now. My events. Mondroid 9-0. Holy moly. Okay. Who won the silver one today? I don't even remember. Baby Sheep. Look at that. Baby Sheep went 9-4. And Mondroid wasn't there. Uh-oh. Mondroid might be the new number 1 virus. You'd have to up your game. Andre's killing it out here. You didn't. Well, you know what? You played him in gold, so that's not your forte. And then you missed the diamond tournament. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll do like a full on thing here. All right, game 2. Oh man, what? What are these rule sets? Mondroid once again. Interestingly, I want to see the combos here. There aren't. Wait, why would you do this? Is it just for the extra mana? Maybe. Because yeah, speed on you and everything. Crazy. Oh, ouch on that backfire. Oh, was it True Strike on the rule set? Oh, okay. Then that makes a little bit more sense. I guess the concentrated fire ended up working out in Mondroid's favor here. Well, very well played. Was it 10-0? Oh, 8-0, sorry. Oh, the last one was 9-0. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hop off. Congrats to all the winners. Liberty, I hope you can take one. Sorry, I just need to go take care of some things. So, yeah, have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I think we covered a lot here. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the tournaments. I will try to be live at some point. Again, I won't be able to do Tuesday morning, most likely. But if I can hop in tomorrow at some point, maybe I still want to do more parallel streams. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And then Tuesday, if we can't do Tuesday morning, maybe we'll do the afternoon or evening. But best of luck to your teams, whoever you are cheering for in today's NFL playoffs. It's the last weekend of January too. So we're flying through 2024. Yeah, no problem, guys. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the tournaments. I hope you had fun, and we'll definitely try to do it again very, very soon. Congrats against the Skyer for the Death Wheel. Remind me to do those on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, whatever it is. And yeah, we'll have a good time. But have an amazing rest of your weekend, your day, your night, your week. I'll catch up with y'all soon. Peace.